Irregular Verbs Unveiled. Mastering the Past Participle. Hello, English learners. In today's video, we're going to delve into the world of irregular verbs. But we're not just looking at these unpredictable characters in their present or past simple forms. We're focusing on the past participle. This might seem a little bit tricky, but don't worry, we'll walk through it together, and by the end of this video, you'll be a master of irregular verb past participles. Before we dive into irregular verbs, let's make sure we're all on the same page about what the past participle actually is. In English, the past participle is one of the main verb forms, used to form perfect and passive tenses, and adjectives. It usually, but not always, ends in ed for regular verbs. For instance, the past participle of work is worked. But remember, we're focusing on irregular verbs today, and as their name suggests, they don't like to follow the rules. Now that we know what a past participle is, let's talk about irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are those that don't follow the regular conjugation patterns in the past tense or past participle. Here are some examples. The past participle of go is gone. For see, it's seen. For write, it's written. As you can see, these don't end in ed. They've got their own unique forms, which is what can make them a bit tricky to learn. The key to mastering these irregular past participles is practice. Unfortunately, there's no magic rule you can apply to all irregular verbs. But the good news is that there are not that many of them. By memorizing them and using them in context, they'll start to feel more natural. Here are a few more examples to practice with. Sing becomes sung. Break becomes broken. Do becomes done. Remember, these are just a few examples. There are more irregular verbs to learn, but you're well on your way. Well, there you have it. A deeper dive into the world of irregular verbs and their past participles. It might seem daunting at first, but with a little bit of practice, you'll have these verbs down in no time. Remember, language learning is a journey. Some parts might be bumpy, but they all lead to fluency. Keep practicing, and soon you'll feel right at home with these irregular verbs. Until next time, happy learning!